conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. On the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Green. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. On the move now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Big moment early in this championship game. Third down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Lopez. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
They got to completion, but as a quarterback, you like to avoid those situations. I'm sure it's fine now, but they can really take a toll on you after 4 quarters.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. And on the carry, he's heading left. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big, positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Lopez. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. Ball scooped up on the defense.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Gonna run it. It's Hunt. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Anthony. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Finds his man. It's Humphreys. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And the Razorbacks line up on 1st and 10 now. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the catch. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Lopez. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pop over the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. So Arkansas has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hampton. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, hits the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
And they'll use the ground game here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's an important first down on that running play. Back to throw. It's Lopez. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to pass. It's Jackson. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He can go. They can't stop him. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Trying to find room. It's Gauze. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Jukes to get free. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back in the last possession and then in a pick. Back to throw. It's Jackson. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Handoff from the shotgun. Powell, they can't get him to the ground. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they'll stop him short with the line to gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. It's Anthony. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Anthony. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Dropping back, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. Using his legs, it's Hunt. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Right and off the defender. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Design quarterback run. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's Lopez. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that fall is incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Play action here on first down. Over the middle, it's Humphreys. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the offense will begin now with excellent field position. Here comes a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. When they're finding some space there, that's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Trying to find some room. It's Goins. Finding space at the 20. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, UNC, to put them on top now. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here on second down for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to throw. It's Lopez. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Touchdown, North Carolina. They couldn't stop him there.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Going for a big play downfield. Inside the red zone and still running. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The PAT is no good. Wow. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He steps out of bounds at the 26. Back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down to the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Scanning the field, it's Lopez. The sure hands, it's Johnson. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Zips it down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, that he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Went after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Razorbacks will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Back to pass. It's Jackson. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield. What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Razorbacks. This offense is still clicking. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On the run, it's Gauze. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Carolina in front, Kurt. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To throw, it's Lopez. Going for his running back. That's caught. It's Gauze. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
It's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it to the left. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Caught behind the line. It's Humphreys. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
I just love to see positive yards here on this opening play of this drive because it can get you into a rhythm. Let's face it, you're down by 8. You need yards, you need rhythm. Field goals are not going to help you. They need a touchdown and that 2-point conversion.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. To throw, it's Jackson. Grab down the middle, it's Brown.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Great catch when they desperately needed it. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the two-point conversion to tie this game up late. To the air, it's Jackson. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. It's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Sure hands. It's gone. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. He's got it in the open.
Boy, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Leaning on the run game here late. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air. It's Lopez. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Looking for a gap. It's Gauze. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the same runner's got it again. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but that first time will be decisive and give us our new conference champs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down here for this offense. And in the final minute now, quarterback will take a knee. It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.